Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures. Scuba diving in the Galapagos. Punta Carrion dive site, Santa Cruz Island. The dive site is located here on the northeastern corner of the Santa Cruz Island. It's just outside of the channel that runs between Santa Cruz and Baltra. This dive started at about 10:45 in the morning, and I recorded a dive time of just over 56 minutes. The average depth was 39 feet, and the maximum depth I recorded was 67 feet. The maximum water temperature I recorded was 84 degrees Fahrenheit, and the minimum water temperature 75 degrees Fahrenheit. There were a lot of these large, beautiful starfish all over the dive site. Similar to the first dive, this is the second dive in the dive series here in the Galapagos. This site is very close to the first site. Actually, it's named the same, and we were just a little distance from that original dive. The geography here obviously is going to be very, very similar to that first dive, and all of these nooks and crannies between these large rock formations were just filled with life. A lot of the smaller fish seemed to hide in those nooks and crannies, while the larger fish were everywhere. Although there was a almost 10-degree difference between what I recorded as the maximum and minimum water temperatures, there really was not a thermocline to speak of, but there were these currents where you'd feel the temperature of the water change, and if you look closely in the video, you can actually see where the water is changing temperature. The water color looks just a little different. I'm struggling with the identification of this fish. Originally I thought it was maybe some type of soapfish, but then the body shape is a little more like a mackerel. As you can see here, these starfish are just everywhere on the dive site. They were a variety of colors too, like this one has a lot of blue in it. The fish here with the yellow tail is a razor surgeonfish. Here we have yet another starfish. This one with red and maybe orange. A lot of schooling Pacific Creole fish on this dive site. They're the ones that have a little bit of red in the tail and have 3 white spots along the dorsal fin, below the dorsal fin actually on the body. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you'd like to call out some of the fish names, just leave the time code in the video and the name of the fish. Similarly, if there's something I haven't identified and you can't figure out what it is, leave me a comment with the time code and I'll do my best to find the name of the fish.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.